we are live.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everybody. Whoa, we've got a lot here today. Um, First and foremost, what do you have in your glass there?
I'm starting off with good old tater juice.
Got some Buffalo Trace. Yeah, regular old Buff Trace. I'm
Well,
actually
this one's actually a store pick from one of the
store
local
pick. All
stores
right,
around me here. So it's something different, but
all right.
normal Buffalo Trace.
I have my reasons, but I'm starting off with Wild Turkey 101. But
There you
we'll get
go.
to those hashtags here shortly. But first and foremost, is art by Sparkle in the house? If not, I'll wait a little bit.
Mm,
But I
not
see
yet.
you knows, bro. Whiskey Nose. Lori said she'd be coming back. Sugar Kitty Fulton. Oh, Lori says she's here. Deland
Hmm.
Robbins. Big Daddy H. Tater Dom. Jerry
Big Daddy.
J. If I miss somebody, I apologize. But we got a lot of stuff. I will say this: my handy dandy notebook I've been doing, it's not holding up anymore. I had to go ahead and start making my own big sheet here. So
Oh, gee.
I'm using a bigger sheet now because I was running out of room on that thing. Now I'd rather expand and have room on
Hmm.
here than to miss something. So it's
There
well organized little sheet here. So
you go.
um, and just a reminder, the next quarterly drawing because we just had one, and we mailed out stuff to the winners and everything already. But the next quarterly drawing is on June 6th. Uh, the hashtags give you an opportunity to get more entries. But if you're around at 8 p.m. Eastern time, then everybody gets two entries on a put me in. But entries have been shortened because I had to lower the amount of entries. Now everybody has the same amount of chance that they used to. It's just people were mounting up, a few hundred entries a piece, and now it's smaller numbers. But all that means is the entries mean more. That's all.
Hmm.
The next halfway mark giveaway is on April 25th, so that's coming up. Mark and I discussed our financials earlier, and we're in good shape. We're in good shape, so we will be able to definitely handle that. But the show we run off of something, and that's what it is. But in order for us to give all this stuff away, the least you can do, please, if you're here, because that's free.
Hmm.
All right.
Wow.
Kathy Bates is in the house. Yeah, Kathy, I got you your tracking number and Art by Sparkle too. So those went out today. Sorry about the delay on that. It was a lot of stuff going on and had to make sure everything was good. So got that done.
Congratulations there, Fulton.
And what's with Fulton?
He just hit a new milestone to 40,000 views.
Oh, awesome. All right. Way to go. Now, I'm going to hold off on that until I see Art by Sparkle in here before we talk about that other thing. But let me go ahead and play this, and I'm going to get these hashtags ready because we got to get started. But
Hmm.
today, it's all about the birds. The bird is the word. All right, and I'm setting up that first hashtag right now, and let me start collecting on it. And the first one is worth 4 entries to the quarterly drawing. Every bourbon tonight has something to do with a bird. All right, in the label or the name or the distillery or whatever. The first one, whether you've heard of these or not, it's real. It's called Pigeon Foot. I
Hmm.
cannot attest to the flavor of it. That's why I put it at number 10. I don't know. But there's
Never
Pigeon
heard of
Foot.
that one.
Now, I'd never heard of it either, but there it is. PFSB is the hashtag. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there myself so that you can copy off of mine or whatever, but that's what it is. And that's going to be worth 4 entries. And as we progress, each hashtag, as we go from 10 down to 1, is going to be worth more and more and more each time. Right. So it goes from 4 to 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way to number 1, which is going to be worth 14 entries. You can win twice. And we had it last week. A couple of people last week got 32 entries because they had won one and then won another hashtag draw. Then I spin again to make sure someone that hadn't won yet can get on there, but they get a plus by their name. So that's how that goes. What are we playing for? 24 note nose and kit, 3 sample bourbons, and a Bourbon Bounty logo, laser engraved logo glass that looks like this with a bamboo topper on it, which I will engrave on top with whatever you want. So let's say Mike Brock won it. He may want Mike's Bourbon on there or Mike's Bourbon hands off or whatever. And laser engrave it right on in there. Pigeon feet, yeah, sounds tasty. I don't know. one thing about it, when I saw it, I did not look up the distillery or where the bourbon was made or anything. It just says bourbon on it. So I don't know how old. It doesn't look very dark. I don't know. It's a picture. It's hard to tell. It could be Indiana juice. I don't know. But there it is.
That would be my guess. I mean, most of the stuff, if you don't know what it is, and it's most of it's MGP source stuff.
Well, a lot of times, yeah. But what we'll talk about here in a little bit with our we got a gift thing. If Art by Sparkle shows up, I had never heard of one of these distilleries, and they do distill, age, and bottle everything. So, there's that.
I agree. Pigeon's good. Haven't had the feet.
What do they call it? Squab.
Squab.
Yeah. Farm raised. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like Dove.
Yeah, but
like a big Dove.
The thing with pigeons around like New York and other cities is they're eating garbage,
Yeah.
And so you kind of want to cage them up and feed them out before you.
Yeah. Well, around here they're usually around the farms and stuff. So
yeah, and they're going to be eating seeds and grains and things like that, and that's cool.
Yeah, they eat like the chickens and stuff around here. So roost up in the barns and everything else. So they're usually probably pretty tasty.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. I saw a movie one time. Somebody was roasting a New York rat, and that thing looked like it was that big.
Oh yeah, they can get big up there. I've seen some. They get pretty good size down here too. They're not the same like a wharf rat. Those are a little bit bigger. The ones down here, like live in the fields and stuff like that, or pack rats too. We have those.
Yeah.
Those make a mess.
We had rats at one of the deer camps one time, and those rats would just come up. There was a big hole in the kitchen, about that big around, and they would come up. And one of them, we were in there one time. We had some pizza, and one of them came over, jumped up on, and we had like this one big dining room. There was a picnic table, so it had bench seats on both sides, but it was handmade. It was huge, and the rat jumped up on the seat and then got up there and grabbed a piece of pizza, slid it over, grabbed it in his mouth, and I'm talking a whole piece of pizza, jumped off there, just walked over to the hole, turned around and looked at us like so, and then kind of just jumped backwards down in the hole and drug the pizza through with
it. You're at a hunting camp. Nobody shot that poor thing for stealing pizza?
We were sitting there just waiting on. Let me write this down. We were just sitting there eating pizza.
Oh man, y'all must have been drinking too much already.
Yeah, no, we were kids.
Oh,
I was early teens, maybe.
Gotcha.
That was the old camp a little while back. So, I mean, I've been hunting my whole life, but hunting and fishing.
Yep.
There's a
Yeah, me too.
delivery out here. They got the backup beeper on.
Oh, I hear it. Oh, no, I
Mm.
can't hear it.
It stopped, but that's why I kind of glanced over because I was like, when is this incessant beeping going to stop? Right on the other side of this wall. Yeah, my driveway's right on the other side of this wall over here. So
Okay.
yeah, they pull the vans in, and this place here, we're like, what's up, Whiskey Nose and You Knows, bro? Becca Mud Tramp is here. Uh, John Crayons. If I miss somebody, I apologize. I see some folks getting some memberships there, but Big Cat 253. Um, yeah, this place here is kind of like Heathrow Airport or something every once in a while with all these Amazon trucks coming in and out and
Yeah.
UPS and all that. We're constantly ordering stuff, both of us, and it'll
Yeah.
just be something like I was cutting up the labels and everything, and I thought I need new scissors. So I sat down right before the show and just went on Amazon and I got a pair of scissors for $5, and just added it to
Yep.
the cart and hurried up and paid for it. And I'll forget. And then it'll come in tomorrow and I'll be like, what the hell did I order? And I'll open it up and it'll probably come in a box like this big for a little tiny pair of scissors.
Yeah. It's in a
Yeah.
box. In a box.
In a box. Yeah. A box in a box
Yep.
in a box. Yeah. And then,
Yep.
oh, one time I got a box from Amazon and it was a big cardboard box and it had the label on it. And on the inside of that box, there was a mailer envelope from Amazon with the label on it. And then they had put the label, the envelope would have got here just fine.
Yep.
But they put it in a box and then put a bunch of the air pillows in there. And when I picked the box up, I almost hit myself in the chin with it because I was it was so light. And I think I ordered some little plastic things to hold up cards. Like you put a
Hmm.
card in it, like a laminated
Oh yeah.
card, and it's just a little stand. So they didn't weigh anything. And
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
Hey, Kathy, did
Okay.
my delivery guy show up yet? Hey, Boxy. What are you doing?
Mm.
What you doing?
Were you asking? Oh, she said yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, we got that answer.
Get
Now
that.
I'm going to go ahead and spin
Oh,
for this first hashtag. So
puppy
there's a
dog.
poochie dog. I remember
Another
you
puppy
from
dog.
last time I was there.
Yeah, that's Moxie. She
Moxie.
got the Moxie. She's a
All
good puppy
right.
dog.
But we're going to
Yeah,
present
good
this
puppy dog.
screen here
Yeah,
and
Moxie
get this
dog.
first spin done. Good luck, everybody. This is for 4 entries to the quarterly drawing. Mike Brock.
Hmm.
All right, let me write that down.
Oh well. Hmm. I'll have to check
All
on
right.
that, Kathy. Fulton. I'm not sure how old Moxie is. She came up on us a couple, like almost 3 years ago. 2 years ago, over a little over 2 years ago, and she was just a stray, pregnant. So she came up on us, and we brought her in the house, and she had a litter of 4 puppies, and we got rid of all the puppies, and then one of them came back because the person that got adopted that little puppy decided that they had a kid and the 2 other dogs, and they didn't need this little puppy. So now I've got her and one of her puppies still, which is now turning about 2.
Awesome. Now, if you hadn't heard of that first one, you may not have heard of this one either.
Uh-uh.
This is Bluebird Distillery, and this is their 4-grain bourbon. I have not tried it, but BBFG, um, it looked better than the other bottle, so it's darker in there. Um, I just kind of rated it one higher because of the looks of
Yeah.
the way it was. It looks, the darkness of it and everything. So I figured it might taste better. Don't know.
It looks
but,
pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I love a 4 grain. So
let's see. Need something else to sip on here. Maybe I'll wait on that one. Go a little bit of.
Well, who was that had the 4 grain wheated? It was corn, 2 wheats, and they had a heather wheat and a red wheat. There was some kind of there was something red wheat. I can't remember. It may have been. Gosh, I don't think it was Old Elk, but it was somebody that had. They did that with I distinctly remember it was a heather wheat. I'll need to Google that sometime because I wanted to try to find a bottle of that because it was it was like a northern red wheat or something like that. Is what they called it.
Oh,
but it was dark and it was double oak too. So yeah, it was a 4 grain double oaked wheated bourbon.
Gotcha. Let's see here. There you go.
Poochie dogs.
There's Moxie's. Bella done jumped off the end of the couch over there.
Yeah.
Bella. Where'd she go? There you go. Up here. There you go. There's mama and daughter. The biggest one here is daughter. Puppies.
Okay. Well, I'll wait then. I was waiting to see if Art by Sparkle was going to show up because I wanted to give a shout out.
Well, we can. I'm gonna try one of these that she sent though. I want to.
Well, all right. Well, I tell you what. Let me go on ahead and play this. She may watch it later. So, Art by Sparkle, if you're watching this, here we go. Kabang. Now then. So I think we got the same stuff. Oh, there's
I'm probably gonna send that one to John Kranz.
There's Mark showing his dick off.
Pretty big too.
Yeah, we have 2 Grand Canyons. So Grand Canyon Bourbon 84 proof, which you can see is very light. And so it was not aged very long. Then we have Grand Canyon straight bourbon whiskey. So we know it's at least 2 years, if not 4. And that's 110.2 proof. You can see it's a lot darker. Probably more like 2.5, somewhere along in there. Then we have 3 Del Bach. Now this one, I'll tell you, I opened it earlier and smelled of it and took just a teeny taste of it. This is called a whiskey, but look how clear. It is just straight clear.
It's like new make.
Yeah, I don't know how they can get away with calling it whiskey. It has not been in a barrel. It says unaged on the bottle, the real bottle of it. But this is, it's got a little peat, not peat, but a smoke to it. A little smoky flavor to it because of mesquite. They use mesquite to stop that malting process. Then Del Bach, this is a private barrel single malt whiskey right here at 100 and what is that, 12? Yeah, 112 proof. And then a Del Bach Frontier. Frontera. I'm sorry, Frontera at 91 proof. Then we got a Sacred Stave bottled in bond. This is a single malt private selection. Of course, it's 100 proof. It's bottled in bond. Then one that is Indiana Juice. This is Copper City Bourbon, 90 proof. But it's distilled in Indiana and it's aged and bottled by Copper City NDP Distillery, non-distilling producer. So, yeah, I'm going to pour a little of one of these. She did want us to let her know. Did you pour the clear one? I'm going to do that too. I'm interested about this.
I poured just like a little half ouncer of it.
A little teeny bit. Yeah.
It's an odd new make.
Yeah, I'm
It's got
interested.
a
Boy, it looks
got
like
some
I'm
floral
rinsing the
notes.
glass out. Oh
Yeah, it
yeah,
looks like.
that single malt. Let me bring this up so it doesn't scroll. 2018. I'm not sure on the back it says SM 18.4. Then by date.
Okay. Alcohol
Huh.
single malt. I think I have one over there. Maybe I have to go
Woo,
look.
that smells a lot like
Got that malt note to it.
it definitely has that. There's another. Well, I think I'm getting that mesquite smoke on the nose.
Yeah, just a little hint of that. More like bready and
Are you
floral.
getting a vinegar twang off of that on the nose?
Yeah, just a hint.
A hint
Like a
of
white
like,
vinegar.
yeah, like a white vinegar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Gosh.
odd.
All right, I'm gonna give her a taste.
I don't know what you would mix it with.
Mm. You get the smoke on the palate. The smoke actually helps on the
Mm-hmm.
palate. I think
Yeah, it
if
kind
it
of comes in
didn't,
on the back end.
yeah, if it didn't have the smoke to it, I don't think I would like it. I mean, I'll drink it. It's definitely drinkable.
Now it makes me want to see what the next one, the private barrel
Yeah,
single malt.
I'm gonna try that one. Yeah, I'm gonna pour a little. I may pour just a teeny bit more of this one.
That was
Now this
cool.
one's
I mean, it was
112 proof. All right, I'll pour a little more of this
okay.
one.
Let's see.
Pretty
Let's
good
see the
stuff here.
single malt 18.4.
It does have a nice edge to it though in the glass.
Yeah. What do you think? Pot distill from the taste?
Oh, you mean that old Pueblo, the white one?
Mm-hmm.
I think they said it was pot distilled. I have the paper. She sent me the pictures of them.
Oh wow.
Old Pueblo is an unaged 100% barley spirit, unique to Southwest. Our in-house mesquited malt is dried over a velvet mesquite fire. That's where the smoke's coming in. Mashed,
Mm-hmm.
fermented, pot distilled, and bottled on site. So yes, it was pot,
Gotcha.
and I think they all are. I think that's what they're probably not big enough, you know. I'm not getting a lot on the nose on that private.
On the private barrel?
Hmm.
I
Oh,
am.
that's
It
good
smells
though.
pretty good.
That is good though. It has a just be forewarned. It's a little on the sweet side,
Mm.
but it's a good dark sweet.
Yeah, it's got some of that molasses note to it.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not.
Mm.
It's not Rebecca Creek, but
No,
yeah,
no,
it
but
does have a
it's
little of that.
leaning that away.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one there. That's a good sipper.
Hmm.
Little toasty.
Yeah, yeah. There is a little toasty note to it there. Little bit of molasses on a marshmallow type thing.
There you go. I
Hmm.
can agree with that. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I've heard of Del Bach, but I had never tried any.
Well,
Uh,
I'm very interested in it now.
and that's
So, go ahead.
that was what did you say? Arizona?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All these
Okay.
are Arizona. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spin this wheel here. Let's share this screen and say good luck to everybody on these 5 entries to the quarterly drawing. Drum rolls coming, and there's my alarm. Mike Brock again, plus
Oh man.
5. Here we go. Hey, that's where they. Now we're going to go ahead and draw again. This might be Mike's night. Mike needs to buy a lottery ticket. And now Rigger Wonka. Here we go. 5 entries. All right. Mark that hashtag off. Get ready for the next
one. All right.
one.
What do you say? 2018. Deland, if your Balcones kind of looks like that one, the Texas single malt, look right back here. It should tell you right there. Like mine says it was distilled 10, 12, 16, and then bottled 4, 8, 21.
Now this is a little stretch. This is the only one I did this with. It has bird in the name, but I did put a picture of a dog with a pheasant. So there's your bird dog. Bird dog, Kentucky bourbon. The only thing I don't like about bird dog is they started getting heavy into the flavored bourbons. And I just was like, they gave up. Yeah.
They gave up. They might as well be vodka, flavored vodka or something. Come on. Yeah, I've seen all that. And I haven't bought a single bottle of it.
I had a bird dog a long time ago. I finished it off just because it was not because I really liked it, but because it was just a few, like a 3-noted bourbon. And so I just drank it up just like I would regular old Jim Beam or something and went up, moved along.
There you go. Well, some of them, you got to polish it off. They're start getting too low.
Oh, yeah.
Like this one here.
Oh, mine's in there. Yep. Oh, yeah. Eagle Rare 10. That's it right there.
She's getting down close to the 2-finger mark here.
Oh, so. Yeah. That's a bottle kill, or add it to your infinity.
I don't have an infinity bottle.
I need to pour mine out. I used to do that, and I just haven't cared and fed for it in so long. It probably doesn't have any ethanol left in it. It's been
probably went flat. Oh, I can't quite see that. I'll have to.
Yeah,
Deland, I have to check that out here in a minute when I'm not on.
I think on the StreamYard giveaway tool, it won't show all of the entries. It only shows a few just for the visual. It doesn't flip through them all, but they're there. I think once it gets over so many entries, it only shows like 7 or so, and kind of flips through them. But we were having like 17 plus people in there. So, but yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
That's an interesting one. I'll have to check into that a little bit more.
Yeah, I just took another little sip of it. That was pretty good. I'm gonna finish it off. I'm thinking about trying a little bit of that Grand Canyon.
All right.
I want to try the 84
the light
proof.
One?
I want to try the light one first, and then the 110 proof. Yeah, the light one's only 84 proof, but that'll give you the base of what they're going for.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Woo, that was good. I still had a little of that old that clear Del Bach in there with it.
Oh yeah.
So.
Let's see. Yeah, that's.
Tell you what, let me do this.
Light.
I'm gonna. Anytime you have something, a little smoke or peat or something, I'm gonna pour a little water in this glass and sling it around.
Yep. I'm way ahead of you.
All right. Get that out of there. Now then, Grand Canyon 84 proof. Okay, I'm not going to pour very much of it.
Yeah, it's definitely got that young note to it.
I bet, yeah. I didn't
kind of new makey note, where you get more of the grain kind of.
Yeah, and I'm smelling the youngness.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's not very dark.
Oh
It
no,
looks
it
like
is.
I got Scotch that's darker than that.
Yeah, that has no color added. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wow, that's
Mm,
definitely young.
yeah. Yeah. She's young. Not bad though. I mean, give that another couple
No.
more years.
Yeah.
It's not going to be bad.
No, I think it has a good base to it there, but it needed to stay in that barrel longer. That's for sure. Mm.
I was thinking I was going to sneeze for a hard. Hey, Jimmy.
All right, now I'm gonna pour a little bit of this Grand Canyon. This is the 110 proof straight bourbon.
Okay.
I'm not pouring much of these. I want to sit down with them later, put them in separate glasses, and really dissect them.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's pretty young. I'm guessing these distilleries are not haven't been open for what 4 or 5 years.
I don't know. Um, I hadn't looked into them that much, but it has much better nose on it. The straight bourbon.
Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Let me look at some of this notage. Distillery. What's the 84? What's this one? That's the Del Bob. City.
Oh wow, man, that's night and day. That's night and day difference right there between the bourbon and the straight bourbon. Pickled from the dickle.
Flagstaff, Grand Canyon. Oh, that's the 84. Yeah, the 84 proof says was aged at least 6 months.
Wow, at least.
Well, at least it was 6 months, you know.
Yeah, but you can see 6 months and look how light that is. That
Yeah.
is super light. Now, it was a decent light flavor to it. It didn't have that drier lint flavor you get from when they water stuff down
Mm-hmm.
too much.
Hmm. The
And
110
then the
is
straight bourbon, it's
getting a little
still
better.
light, but it's a lot darker. I'm thinking 2 years on this one. You know, just
Yeah,
so they
pretty.
can call it straight.
Yep. Yeah, I would think, John. It probably ages fairly rapid. I
Yeah.
mean, you got some pretty good heat in Arizona. Come on now.
But it does get cold at night though.
Well, that's going to help it. Like here in
Yeah.
Texas, it gets, you have 10 to
Mm.
15
Yeah.
temperature change each day. That whiskey's in and out pretty quite often.
That's like forcing whiskey into wood with a power jack or something.
Yeah. Although out there they have a lot less humidity, so they're probably evaporating more whiskey off, more proof, ethanol,
Yeah.
and it's probably proofing down a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
They would probably have to go in with a higher proof, like 120 or something, 108.
Yeah. Yeah, or just go to 125 and say screw it.
Yeah.
Legal
I mean, if
limit.
you're going to give it a couple of years, 125 is probably going to come down to 115
Yeah.
by after 2 years.
Oh, it's time to spin. Let me go ahead and do that, and we'll give
All
away
right.
these 6 entries here. And what happened? It's not giving
Oh,
me the. Hang on,
you broke it.
I broke it. It's not. It's not doing. Hang on. Let me. Wait. Let me go back. Did I?
Oh,
Whoops. Sorry. I
I got my next door
can
neighbor
reset it back up. All right. Here
likes
it
to
is.
work on cars.
I'll do it again. It'll work. If it. Well, there goes my alarm. Why is it not working? Wait, back. Oh, I didn't put a hashtag on it. Hashtag BFKB. I know I'm trying to collect on this spin right here, and it's just not working. Huh. Goodness. Well, let me stop sharing right quick. I'm gonna close and reopen the tab. And if I can get it to start collecting.
Trying to think what other bird of whiskeys I have on the shelf over there. Let's see. Granddad.
What
That's a
is
goat.
going on? Huh. It is not showing entries.
Weird.
Let me do that. See. No, it's saying I have. Oh, did I never post the hashtag?
Yep. Or you're searching for the wrong one.
No, but BFKB, because that's the third one. Because it was here, it was Bird Dog. Oh,
BDKB.
I put BFKD. Shit. All right, hurry up. Everybody put BF. Wait, let me change it to BDKB. Let me change it to BDKB. Hang on. Heck. BDKB. Oh man, I am. Now I have 17 entries. Don't worry about it. Let me put this one in.
Just slight technical difficulties.
Slight human technical ID10T error. There it is. Okay, now we're good. All right, here we go. Share screen. Boy, I'm glad y'all got to see that screw up. I need to quit drinking 17 bourbons before I get through these draws. All right, good luck, everybody. Bigger Wonka again. Look at here. We're doing the doubles. +6. And now draw again.
All righty.
I did see my name fly by a few times that time.
And
Big Daddy H.
It's not Guani? Oh man, it's rigged.
All right, now then, I'm going to check both hashtags from now on. Okay. Man, I even got this stuff ready the other day. I see.
Well, I went with one of your bird ones.
Okay. All right. I'm going to make sure before I post this.
See, got a bird on the label.
Yeah. OCKS. This is Old Crow. Bang.
All right, Old Crow.
OCKS.
Right to land.
Goodness, this worth 7 entries to the quarterly drawing. It wasn't that screwed up. Oh, I like the next hashtag though. I did it on purpose. It's a cool hashtag.
OCKS is pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, that's completely different than that Arizona whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. What was the one?
There's one. I should grab that one. Hang on. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm gonna hold off on some of that stuff. I'm just gonna finish my Wild Turkey 101 and move along from there.
There we go. There's another bird on the label.
There you go. Blue corn.
Go with a little of that blue corn a little bit. That's a pretty good one, though. That blue corn turned out really good. I like the red corn real well, too.
All right. Well, at least we only lost a minute or two out of this spin. So we'll get back on track here. All right. Where was, oh yeah, the other one I'm interested in trying is that Sacred Stave, the bottled and bond single malt private selection.
Yep.
You know what? I'm actually
Yep.
going to pour a little of it, and I've been wanting to get my hands on more single malt American whiskeys.
I believe that's going to be one of the next big things that picks up.
Yeah, I think so
People are going to be
too.
like, I'm tired of all this allocated bourbon, and all the prices of Scotch and Irish keep going through the roof and stuff. I'm gonna like give me some
Ooh.
local craft distillery that's doing good stuff.
No, it's bottled and
Single malt's the
bond,
next best thing.
so we know
Hey,
it's
4
100
years
proof.
old.
It
100
is.
proof, 4 years old.
It's good nose.
Smelled pretty good just out of the bottle.
Oh man, it's got, now it does have a little pine on the nose,
Oh,
like
dang.
just a hint.
Okay.
It's almost like either a high, like a sharp floral note, or getting into like a pine. But that's
I'm not
on
sure
the
if
nose.
I'm not sure if that'll work, Marty, but I like your thought process.
I think it works. I think it works.
Who can fix a washing machine? Well, I can, but I don't think I'm fairly close to you there, Gwani.
All right, I gotta taste this. That is good. That is good.
Kathy Bates wants to buy a letter. A letter
Hmm.
or a vowel?
Well, it could be socks. You know. Now you're gonna love the next hashtag though. But yeah, we'll get to it here shortly. All right, when we get them in there, we got about another 2 minutes, and then I think I did it right. I'm gonna take a peek over here. Oh yeah, look at there. It's collecting entries. Yay! It's not StreamYard
All right,
screwed up. It was
back to normal. Hey, Joey,
this guy,
how you doing?
Joey. Oh yeah, this is the wild turkey. Mm. I'm over here getting my bourbons mixed up. I do. I, I hate to say this, but I like the Wild Turkey 101 better than that single malt from Sacred Stave.
Oh well, Wild Turkey has had many more years of practice and
Yeah,
probably better barrels.
probably.
It's dancing from the drum belt.
But I don't
Just
dislike it. I don't dislike it.
okay. It sounds like it's unbalanced,
Yeah,
Kawani.
yeah, you got
Like the down underneath it, there's usually some springs, like
there
on
are
all four
screws.
corners that help keep it from wobbling too much. One of those sounds like one of those springs have come loose. That's why
Well,
it's causing it to.
sometimes they just have the screw out leg.
Or that, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
like the tub itself that
Oh,
sits
that.
inside
Yeah.
the square frame, it's
Oh,
usually
yeah,
got
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
springs that hold that down to keep it, centered,
Yep.
when it spins and everything. But if one of those springs come loose, it leans and wobbles real bad.
Yeah, and those things. Yeah, you tore them apart. What got me when I tore into a dryer one time is how little there is in there.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
not
yeah.
much in there. It's like this huge
No.
drum, and there's a belt and a tiny motor, and that's and a
Yeah.
hose.
Yeah. You have to pull off either the front, probably the back panel, but it's
Hmm.
probably either one of the feet or out of adjustment on the bottom. It's cause if you can move the whole box, one of the feet's off. If the box doesn't move and just the drum part's moving around too much, it's probably one of the internal springs.
All right,
Indie
Fulton,
comic
who you
cartoons.
going to see?
Hmm.
There was a little florally pine note, on the nose, but
Uh-huh.
on the palate, I'm getting a hint of cocoa, just a light
Oh,
hint of cocoa. Let me go
nice.
ahead and share this, and I know it was a short one. but we had totally not my fault technical difficulties here. But good luck, everybody, on the seven entries to the quarterly drawing. I just totally, yeah, just spaced, completely cadetted. Go Bonnie! It's rigged.
Hey!
Now we know it's rigged.
There you go. You got it, Kwani. Ahoy, Groovy.
All right. Now then.
Steve Burns and the cast of Star Wars. Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah, this is my favorite hashtag.
I don't remember that one, Peter. The washing machine races.
And this is what we have to give. Yeah, Fighting Cock, Kentucky Straight. That's why I picked those letters. Yeah.
I don't have any of those to give. I give them up years ago.
Picture of those two little fighting roosters down there.
Yep.
So anyway, that's it. Fighting Cock. Can give no. All right. So if you're just joining us or just recently, we've been trying a bunch of samples that we got from Art by Sparkle. Pretty good stuff. I will let her know whenever I can. My opinion on these things. I think most of the stuff. I love that Del Bach.
Yeah.
And I really like the Grand Canyon Straight bourbon whiskey. I didn't care for I mean, it was okay. The Grand Canyon bourbon at 84 proof, but of course the straight
young.
is a lot better.
Yeah, the straight was better. The bourbon 84 was a little young. That Del Bach, the Old Pueblo one, that was different. It's like it's basically new make is what that is.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Like a little new make with a little smoky hint on the back end of it.
It's White Dog.
Yeah, it's White Dog.
It's White Dog with a little smoky kick to it. Yeah.
It's not quite a moonshine, but pretty close, like watered down moonshine.
Yep.
With out of a barley mash, so it's completely different than most of your moonshines that I'm used to, being like corn or mainly corn or corn with a little bit of wheat or a little bit of rye or something like that in it.
You know how you keep sipping on something and you get different notes out of it?
Mm-hmm.
On that Grand Canyon, that straight, I just started getting a little marshmallow, a roasted marshmallow kick.
Oh, nice. As soon as I finish this Redbreast, I'm going to go back to that Sacred Stave Bottle and Bond single malt. Try that one out.
I'm going to pour a little of the Frontier because that's the Del Bach.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it. And then I'm going to pour a little water in here and rinse this glass out just a little bit.
Let me grab another Glen here and see. Here we go. Pour a little of that Frontiera.
Throw that over there.
The old little half ounce.
Get this one ready.
Give it the old Matty J patented spin job.
Yeah, I'm starting to, your cheeks get a little warm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know these are tiny sips, but I'm drinking a lot of them.
No, that's not bad. There, it's got a pretty good nose.
Which one?
91 proof.
Okay.
The Frontera.
Yeah. Okay. The Frontera. That's the one I just poured.
Yeah, and it's got some decent color to it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't pour much. I just got me a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I like it.
I got like a half ounce or something of that.
Yeah.
Like I'm like you. I'm gonna go back to them later and put them in a couple of them in a different glass and just try.
Oh, them I do like that nose on that. That's a. It's got some sharp notes to the nose, but most of them are smooth and like creamy.
Yeah, it's. If I had to guess, that one's getting a little older.
Yeah. Well, by the color, I would say it stayed in longer.
Well, from the taste, it's still young,
Yeah, but
but it's getting better.
I got to look
A
this one up.
little,
What the hell? That was not a single malt for sure.
got some
Where did
cinnamon on that one.
Yeah, that's where in the hell did it go? That's the private barrel. Hang on. Copper City. Gotta find the right one.
I don't have any information on that one. I
That's
don't
the
think.
Sacred Stave. Is it the last one? It sure is. It was the last damn paper. Oh, Spanish sherry cask.
Ah,
That's what I was getting. Okay.
that's where some of that color is coming from.
It's a American single malt. That's why I said this is not a single malt, but it was, but it's finished in sherry cask. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. So they aged it a little bit in a normal
That's why it's
oak, and
darker.
then threw it in that sherry barrel. It's got that kind of hint of reddish hint to
Yep.
it.
That's exactly what that is. Now that, it comes out, there it is. I like it. I kind of like it.
Hmm. That's not bad.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's my favorite
Let's put just a
in the
drop of water
world,
in that
but
and see how that works.
I think that's really damn good, actually.
Yeah, they're doing good work. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
are. Yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed by the Del Bach. Yeah. Rinse this glass here. All right.
Hmm. A drop of water kind of calmed that sulfur note to it.
Yeah. I think though the longer they stay around, I don't know when they were established. I don't know how long they've been in business.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm impressed by what they're putting out.
Yep. Yep. They're definitely doing good work.
Yep. All right, what time is it? All right, we got about another minute, and then minute or so.
Guani probably not. There's
I already.
typically like 4 springs on there, so but with one being loose, it's liable to get worse before it get better. So you're better off to take the back off that thing, figure out where the spring is, and you just get a replacement. But you can probably order it on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you can get it's the men's shopping network. You can get almost anything you want off Amazon, baby.
It's everybody's shopping network.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, Amazon is not giving us any money to say that.
Although I do get quite a few things from Amazon.
Like I
Like
said,
I've ordered some Glens from them, you know,
hell yeah, I do that all the time.
and these little sample bottles, little 2 ounce
I do
sample
that all
bottles.
the time. Yeah, I mean, I do it so
Yeah.
much that what's her name up there? I can't. The name we shall not speak out loud. It
Yeah.
starts with an A.
Mm-hmm.
She'll come on every once in a while. It's been so long since, or however long since you ordered Joy Jolt whiskey glasses. Would you like to order more? There, or she'll come on and be like, the Joy Jolt whiskey glasses you normally order are now this much off. You can get them for this much for two, and I'll be like, yeah, get them. How many would you? I said 3. Get 3 orders. That's 6 glasses because. If I can catch them on a sale, I want to get what I can out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's ones I engrave, and that's the ones I have the little lids for and everything and all that.
That reminds me, I need to send you back one of the older styles.
Yeah, and I need to send you one of the newer ones. Yeah.
Yep.
We have to spin now. There's my alarm going off. All right, let me do this. Good luck,
Yeah.
everybody, on the whatever we have to give here for 8 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Well, there you go, Guani. Yeah, good advice from Mike Brock. If it just started doing that, maybe it's
There we
just something
go.
off. All right. That's a first win for him tonight.
Yep. All right. Now then, let that
Cheers,
confetti
Marty.
die down.
Cheers, Marty.
All right. Okay. Have to really focus on these hashtags, make sure I type them right. And then I have to make sure I typed it in here right.
There's Sparkle.
I sure did. Oh, hey, Art by Sparkle. We have been talking about your bourbons or whiskeys you sent us.
Yep.
And now that you're here, but first, before we do that, Buzzard's Roost. This is MGP juice. Well, wait, is it MGP juice or is it?
I think it
no,
started out as MGP, and now they're actually doing their own distilling. I think.
Buzzard's Roost
Don't quote me,
is.
but I think so.
Yeah, well, this bottle I have is distilled in Indiana. But I wasn't sure whether they went because they were talking about because they don't distill. They have
really?
a toasting.
They're an NDP.
They have a toasting process. Yeah, that's their whole claim to fame. So here's a bottle of it here. But I think now they're starting to. I think they were going from Indiana to a undisclosed Kentucky distillery to do their bourbons for them. So
okay.
But yeah, that's their whole claim to fame is that toasting process that they finish stuff in. But anyway, BRTF, that's what that was. Now that Art by Sparkle is here, I have to play this. Hooray! And that was a lot of samples. These are all 2-ounce samples, and there are 7 of them. So that's not bad at all.
Cheers, Major Zero.
Major Zero. Yeah, we are on the. You got it in there. Yeah, that stuff is fantastic.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. If you can get it for a decent price, good. Right. That's like a quintessential bourbon. You know, as far as I'm considering. When you equal to a bourbon, you want it to taste like this, and this. And that one hits all the notes every time. It's just a really good bourbon.
Oh, and very consistent through every bottle I've had. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there you go, Guani. Yeah, you just got to pull the back off and check it out. I'm betting that that's what it is. It's either that or you got a bad spot in the belt, possibly, but more than likely not. More than likely it's a spring.
Well, if you've ever torn into a dryer, we were talking about that earlier. Once you take that back off of it, there's not a lot to it.
No, I mean, you'll see the washer. I think it's the washer that he said it was bad.
Oh, the washer?
It was going. Yeah, the washer was shaking.
Oh, I thought he said dryer.
No. But they got a belt too. They got a belt that spins the thing.
Spins, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big. Neither one of those pieces of equipment are that complicated, really.
I mean, the most complicated thing on a washing machine is making sure it doesn't leak.
Yeah.
Just hook the hoses up. Dude.
Mine was goofing up and not draining properly, and then I looked on the front of it, and there's like a little square panel way down in the bottom left corner, and I'm like, well, what's up with that? So I opened that up, and there's actually like a filter there that's supposed to catch stuff like dog hair and things like that, and it does, and it was clogged up with dog hair. So I pulled that out, and of course got a lot of water out of it and everything else, and I cleaned all the dog hair out, and boom, she's back to good.
Wait a minute now. That's a different whole story here. It's not the springs. Then if it's dancing around at first and then it levels out. Once the water gets in there, then that's just try to load it as balanced as you can, and yeah. Yep, they
Yeah,
got there safely.
awesome.
My thumb still hurts from pulling that off there, but it didn't leak a drop.
Yep.
Yep, they were good.
Yeah.
Man, you may want to go back later, Sparkle, and look, because we've been trying them, and I've tried every single one of them except the Copper City one.
Mhm.
But it's MGP juice, so I have a pretty good idea of what it's going to be. But I will try it later. But we are very, very impressed with
Want to try
Del
that one?
Bach actually as
Yeah.
a distillery. I think they're the ones that's really putting out some good stuff. I mean, it's a little young, but I think as they keep going. Um, I don't know, when was Del Bach. How old is Del Bach Distillery, Sparkle?
Hmm. Oh, that one smells pretty good. The Sacred Stave.
Oh yeah, I tried it earlier. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, okay. Well, 4-year old. So now, I mean, honestly, none of these are to me as good as the E.H. Taylor. But
Oh well,
E.H. Taylor has been around for, how many years more than these have. So
yeah,
it's not a comparison that you're gonna just toss out there anyways.
right.
Or like compare it to like Wild Turkey or something.
Yeah, and
They've been doing this a lot longer.
I did that earlier with the Grand Canyon, the straight bourbon at 110 proof, and of course Wild
Mm,
Turkey 101's 101 proof. So they're kind of close. They're
mm,
110. There's 99 proof, but I had them side by side, and I was like, yeah, I kind of like the Wild Turkey 101 better, but I like some of the notes in this. So, there we go.
yep. That Sacred Stave's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
really good for a single malt.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what do you say? Oh,
He said
there we
big
go.
loads, small loads,
Mhm.
whatever.
It always dances at the beginning of a spin, but it's fine at all other times.
Yeah.
Hmm. I would still look at the springs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the easiest way to do is just pull the whole back of the thing off, and then you'll be able to look in there and shine a flashlight around and go, "Oh, that doesn't look right."
Yeah. Yeah. Peter White said drop a level on it. Yep. See if it's level. That may help.
Hmm.
Don't frown at it.
Oh, there's something there that I can't quite put a finger on. There's a.
Is that the sacred stave?
Hmm. I
Yeah, I
like it
can't.
though.
Yeah, let me just smell it and remind myself because I had a few cents in. Yeah, gosh, I can't remember. I
I
tell you
can
what, let me pour a little tiny more of it. See what I got
maybe
last time.
cocoa nibs.
I'm not going to
A
pour
little.
much, just a teeny bit. All right.
It'll do it, Mike. You gotta watch that Rebecca Creek. I
Oh,
got
that
something now.
Rebecca
It's
Creek is freaking good.
one. What's the last one I got? 128.7 or something like that. So almost 129 proof. Oh, and I hearing they're gonna do away with the Spanish oak one, the double oak one. So I'm gonna have to go out and pick up
Mm,
a couple of extra, bottles to stick back in the bunker, so to say.
mm.
Hmm.
I've had
Yeah,
too
I
many
like
bourbon
that.
to really dissect it anymore. No, it's good. I remember it now.
I like it.
It's really good. The hell was I talking about? I burnt my tongue tonight. See, I've had too many different
Hmm.
ones.
Oh yeah, Mike. I got the same one, the 124 too. The latest one that came out was is like 128.7 or something like that, and it's really good. It's on par with the 124 as far as the taste and everything else. Just a smidge hotter, but like 1 or 2 drops of water and you're back to that. It's good stuff.
Hmm. Oh, there's the alarm. I have to spin. All right. Here we go. 19 people in here. Let's good luck, everybody, for the 9 entries to the quarterly drawing. And we are landing on Sugar Kitty.
Nice.
Bang. All right. Stop
Yeah,
the
that
share. We have one more to do before we get to the 8 o'clock hour. All right.
yeah, that Rebecca Creek is just one of those really I call it a kind of an exploratory whiskey. You know, once you pour a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of it, you can let it set for a little bit, come back to it, and you go, oh, well, that's different. And then, take another sip, set it back down, come back a little bit later and go, oh, wow. There you go. Wow, turkey.
Now, I didn't put the 101. I just put the Wild Turkey bourbon, but I would strongly encourage you, because it's not that expensive anyway, is to go ahead and get the Wild Turkey 101 if you're going to get Wild Turkey.
Let's see. What was that, Peter? 118 proof plus RCSO.
Oh, I got to take this down.
I'm not sure what RCSO is. Yep. I like wild turkey, but I'm a Kentucky boy, so what can I say? I'm a little partial.
I'm drinking that Buzzard Roost right now, and I
Hmm.
am definitely getting that toasty, marshmallowy, that toasted barrel flavor in there.
Ah, yeah, gotcha. Get the bottle from RJ. Oh, okay. Oh, the Rebecca Creek.
Yeah, I
Yep.
wish it would not go away. I think if we yell loud enough, they'll do another limited release.
Ah, Rebecca Creek Spanish show. Gotcha. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking, but I'm like, yeah, what? Because I hadn't seen one to 118 proof. I mean, I guess maybe the earlier ones, some of the earlier ones were lower proof like that, but they're good. I mean, I'm hearing it's going away, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of extra bottles while it's still around here because I'm not very far from San Antonio, about an hour, but
All
it's
right,
good. I like
I'm
it.
just going to remind everybody right now that the next halfway mark giveaway is next month. So if you want to start
Next,
getting entries on those, that
there
is
you go.
for a bottle. That is the standard bottle on it is $90 for the bottle plus shipping. Um, so that's what our price range is. Um, we are basing the halfway mark giveaway on a bottle of Still Austin Nancy Fraley pick of a Still Austin. So it's a single
Mhm.
barrel, cast strength Nancy Fraley, Nancy the Nose pick. So
Mhm.
that's what we're giving away as a default. If you want something different, let's say you say, oh, you know what? Give me the E.H. Taylor. We
Yeah.
can do that and throw in a couple of samples or something. Because it's what 75.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, instead
Well,
of 90.
it's like I find them for about 65 plus shipping. So
Oh,
shipping's
okay.
gone
So
up,
65, but
of
we'll throw
course.
in some samples and stuff like that. If you don't want the other one, but those are
Yeah.
supers only. So every little
Yep.
bit counts. If you want to start getting in on that, uh,
Yeah. And it's the same thing like the Rebecca Creek. That's about $65
yep.
for those.
Oh yeah,
But
Rebecca
they're
Creek.
they are
Yep.
completely different than anything else.
Yeah,
Hey
they
Cindy, how
definitely.
you doing?
Cindy.
And then there's other stuff down here too, that y'all may not be aware of, like Andalusia. They're a fine distillery
Mhm.
down here. They're making some really good single malt and peated stuff too. And then I will. So of course Balcones, that's up in Waco. And then I'm not gonna mention uh, G Brothers because I don't really care for them. I've tried 2 or 3 different pours of their stuff, and 5 years ago it was pretty good. Nowadays it's way over oaked, but that's just my personal preference.
Assassin's Creed bourbon.
Assassin's Creed. Never heard of that one.
I've heard of the video game.
Yeah, but not the bourbon.
Mm-mm.
What do you think? It's probably a non-distilling producer and just called it that.
I don't know. Somebody told me one time bourbon's all about the hype, and I said, no, bourbon's all about the juice. Anybody
Yeah,
that's all about the hype, yeah.
you can take all the hype you want. Like Blanton's. Oh yeah, cute little bottle with the horsey and all that.
Yeah.
Bourbon's, eh,
It's okay.
it's okay. If I'll put it this way, I traded a bottle of E.H. Taylor for a bottle of Blanton's. And then I tried the Blantons, and I'm like, I want my E.H. Taylor back.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Hey there, Distilled,
Still
Brewed, and
doing
Reviewed.
reviews.
Good
All
to
right,
see
we got
you.
a hashtag going WTKS. We're going to spend it here. Spin it here in about 2 minutes. That is going to be worth 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. So hurry up, hurry. If you hadn't put the hashtag in, get it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I'd
agree,
rather
Mike.
have Wild Turkey 101. I know.
Especially for the price, because they're charging stupid amounts of money for the stupid
Oh,
Blantons,
I know. I mean, it's
and
nothing to
it's
pay $200 for it now.
oh, I'm not. I wouldn't pay
Mm-mm.
more than I probably wouldn't pay more than $50 for a bottle of Blantons.
I know it.
50
Well, I
bucks,
would
it's
say,
worth that.
you know what?
You know.
All I would say is if I found a bottle for now under $80, I would probably buy it just because I would set it on the shelf so people would go, I see the Blantons, and it would probably stay unopened. It just
Yeah.
sit there.
Well, I got a bottle over there on the shelf that's for when people come over and they were like, "Oh, you got Blantons?" I'm like, "Yeah, here, I'll pour you some."
Yeah.
Just so they can try it,
Yeah.
and then they go, "Oh, okay," and then they don't have to
Right.
worry about hunting it anymore.
What I hate is when I pour the Blantons and people go, that you can see it on their face. They taste it and they're trying to get more out of it than what it's given. And they're like, man, that is really, really good. And they just start making shit up because it's just not really, really good. It's just not.
Yeah,
And
it's okay.
yeah, but I guarantee you that same person, if I said, here, try this and tell me what you think about it.
Mhm.
What is it? Well, just try it first and then let me know. And then, I'll let you know what it is.
I mean,
They
heck,
would not praise it. They would not
this
praise it.
this Eagle Rare has got better notes than the
Oh,
Blanton's does.
heck yeah. Yeah, we blinded Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, and Blanton's. And I had 6 people. We blinded all 3.
I'm guessing this came on
And
top.
every single person picked Eagle Rare first. And
Yeah.
then there was a cross, like the ones who picked Blanton's
Yeah.
as their least or middle favorite.
Yeah.
Every single person at the table, blind, picked Eagle Rare.
Yep, exactly. It's just got a lot better nose. It's got a lot better palate to it. To me, it's got that nice little grapey note in the background too.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's why I'm saving it for last. I'm about to pour some Eagle Rare right after this one. Actually, this one here, I rinsed this glass out.
Oh, Mike, I wish I could get an Eagle Rare store pick. This one's
Oh,
getting
I
a
know.
little, what would you say, cough syrupy on the grape side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need to sell my car and buy a double double
This,
Eagle, double Rare. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
she's
that.
getting low. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's getting low there. Too much air to it, I think now.
Oh, that Eagle Rare. Look how much I poured. I went on ahead and poured some because
Oh,
this
there
is
you
going
go.
to be the one I'm going to finish with tonight. That out of all these, that's probably the best one.
Don't forget, hydration is key.
Yes, I'm drinking the waters.
Well, that's actually iced tea, but it's mainly water.
Uh-oh, I got a spin. Oh, goodness. allergies. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Good luck,
Go for
all
it.
22 entries to the quarterly drawing for 10 entries. And we are landing on Becca Mud
Oh, nice.
Tramp.
About time she won one tonight.
No, I've seen her name fly by. See, and I didn't even write Becca down. I just wrote Mud Tramp down there. So I'm going to set the next one up, but I'm not going to post it yet because it's not.
Oh, I'm drinking it, Mike.
It is time.
That's why I brought it down here, you know. True, John.
Are
Of
y'all
course, it's
ready for
mostly
your?
water.
Are y'all ready for your participation trophy?
Yep. Come on, you slackers.
Booyah! Put me in. It's coming in. All you have to do in any form of fashion is type "put me in the chat, and there you go. I got you, Mr. Great Shot. I have
Thank you,
Lori
sir.
already. All right, now then, let me scroll down here a little bit. All right, there we
Well,
go.
let's see. As far as what are y'all drinking? Because I know Big Daddy's probably drinking Miller Lite. John said he's drinking a Coors Light. So they're both slackers. Not drinking no whiskey. Come on now. Kathy Bates, I have no idea what she's sipping on. And Tater Dom, being out where he is, ain't no telling what he's sipping on. But surely some of y'all are sipping on something tasty. Fulton was had him a sneaky sneeze and sprained his foot doing it.
Whoa.
Oh, there you go, Peter White. Weather 107, that's pretty good. Mike Brock's drinking the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak. Fulton's drinking a pina colada. Holy crap. All right, then. Oh, a stubby Coors. I got you. Those are old school. And yeah. Oh, Miss Kathy Bates pleading the fifth. I got you. And oh yeah, how you liking that E.H. Taylor Sparkle? Isn't that good stuff? Uh, Rigor one is freaking Fortazella tequila. I have not tried that one. I've had three or four different, more than three or four different tequilas. The one that I liked the best so far was the Casa Azul. As far as a
Oh,
sipper,
yeah.
that one was quite good, but it's too expensive. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it, Sparkle. Not yet, Guani. Pineapple juice. Okay. Yeah. That's supposed to be good for you, I suppose.
Well, I only have 15 down here now, y'all. Come on. I expanded my paperwork because we were getting so many put me ins. All you have to do is type "put me in the chat, and you get 2 entries to the quarterly drawing for the 24 Don't Knows kit. If you live overseas, go on ahead, put it in there because you can either gift your entries out
Oh,
or whatever,
put
major
put
zero.
put Adam in there.
Got it. Oh, Mayberry.
Yeah, Sparkle. I like that one too. I mean, it's when somebody asks you what a bourbon tastes like or supposed to taste like, it's supposed to taste like E.H. Taylor. For me, it's either that or pretty close between E.H. Taylor and Wild Turkey 101.
E.H. Taylor has more of your basic, straight up. Oh, there's Kathy Bates.
For YKB.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Wait. For YKB. Oh, I see that now.
Oh, I got you, Cindy. Sorry about that. Hope she feels better soon.
Got it. All right. Now, you can give your entries away. You can re-gift things if you want to. Here's one option. If you're say overseas and you say, "Hey, I won this," don't send it to me. I'm going to do a giveaway on my show because I have people in United States watching my show. then I'm going to open that up for them. Then you can do that, and then I'll mail it wherever within the United States. Yeah, they're clear and wonderful. What I was going to say about E.H. Taylor is, if you want to know what a true like probably more originally created bourbon back in the day was, what got people excited about it, with perfect wood sugar notes that come out in there, it's E.H. Taylor. And it's that bottled and bond. It's the 50%, 100 proof, because that's the way they used to do it back in the day. All of them were.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't have a bunch of proofing back then. It was either 100 proof or, you know, and what they would do is they would put gunpowder down, pour bourbon over it, light it, and if they had a solid blue flame on it, that was 100 proof. It was 100% proof that was 50% alcohol. That's where that 100 proof comes from. Oh,
there's Sugar Kitty. He said, put him in and break it off.
Break it off. All right. Well, we're getting to a point here where I'm going to start reading these off. Now.
What else? Vodka. What else? Coconut rum, peach schnapps, orange juice, pineapple juice. It's called a fat hooker.
Boy, that sounds
quite tasty for the beach.
Let me read these names off. If I do not read your name, I apologize if I missed you, but just put me in one more time. But here's who I have so far. Mr. Great Shot, Lori, Jimmy's Random Content, Fulton Mraz, Deland Robbins, Jerry J, John Kranz, Big Daddy H, Becca Mud Tramp, Mike Brock, Steam Fire and Ice, Bourbon Hunter, Peter White, Kathy Bates, Tater Dom, Major Zero, Mayberry U316, and Sugar Kitty. If I did not call your name, I did not get you in there. Did I? Wait,
you missed Guani.
Oh, I missed Guani. See, I told you. I apologize. Go, Guani.
No, I agree with Sugar Kitty. Sounds like a fat hooker with a fuzzy navel.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, Rigger Wonka. Here we go.
Oh, with a twist.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Got those. Oh, Art by Sparkle. Look at here. Now we're cooking with gas.
And Rigger?
I got Rigger.
Rigger Wonka? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we are. I think we're caught up right now. Now, I'm going to type stop, put me in, but that does not mean the put me in stops. It means I quit focusing on the chat. So if you put me in, put it in all caps, get our attention, and really call it out. But it goes till the end of the show. But this is where I just let y'all know I'm stopped focusing on it because we got to get this next hashtag out.
Well, yeah.
And I hope this is correct. CKKS. This is the one. No. This is Next Door Joe's. Crazy Ann, if she's still here. This is Chicken Cock, Kentucky Straight Bourbon. And this is the one where Joe was trying to make it home that night and did a face plant in the snowy hill.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Chicken Cock. So Chicken Cock.
I'm surprised you didn't
can't believe you forgot me. I didn't forget you. I just didn't see it. Whatever. But anyway, we got you now. I'm not gonna leave anybody out. I'll get you down there. But there we go. Chicken Cock. And every time we were on a live stream, and I had the two stools, and the one stool is behind me in the corner over here. This little stool right here looks just like the one I'm sitting on. And so I keep it tucked away in that corner over there because I only need one seat. And so, but when Joe was here, we would have both of them sitting here. And I was doing a long live stream, so I was drinking a bunch of Coors Light, and I had to keep going to the bathroom and come back. Mm. And every time I'd go to the bathroom, I didn't know it till I went back and rewatched the stream. They were egging him on to take more and more shots. They would be like, and Crazy Ann's on there. She goes,
it was Crazy Ann.
She said, I'm innocent. And Crazy Ann said, I said, well, I'm going to take my mic off so I can, go. And I
Mm-hmm.
went in there, and when I went back and watched the stream later, she would be like, "Hey Joe, you need more cock."
I've never tried it. Is it any good?
Mm, I mean, it's pricey. It's fine, but it's not a lot of big deep notes to it.
Hmm. I
Oh
don't
yeah, yeah, yeah.
know.
She was on there too, helping. And that was because
How you doing,
I
Ann?
knew he was screwed. So I got my phone and I joined the stream of my phone and I was following him outside. And
Yeah.
that's when he went to walk by and there was a car parked there and he hit his arm on the mirror and Kathy Bates says he just got hit by a parked car.
Oh man.
Oh,
It's a little salty chicken.
a little salty, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right, Jimmy. Jeez.
Mhm. Oh, William
Oh,
Hall,
William
look at
Hall.
here.
Hey, good to see you, brother.
All right, we got that one down there. I saw it come in. Now we need to go ahead and spin this. Oh, I see another chicane caucuses come in.
I'm
But
surprised you
we are
didn't
gonna.
put different letters on that one, but
All right,
got to be kind of couth, I should say.
I guess. All right, 17 entries.
Right,
This is
Cindy?
for 11 entries to the quarterly drawing. Good luck, everybody, even the ones who have already won. Mike Brock
Again?
plus. See, here's where we get up there. Plus 11. He won the first one. He won the second. Up, draw again. Well, and then Rigger Wonka won the second one, and then but now he comes in there again. Here we go. Art by Sparkle.
Nice. I think that's the first one for her tonight.
Yep, Art by Spark. There we go. And now I get to set the next one up.
Yes, sir.
Having fun up here tonight. Let's
I
see.
would blame it on the Rebecca Creek myself.
Oh, I got to
If I
mark
haven't,
that one off.
haven't poured any of that yet.
There we go.
I need to finish off that Eagle
Get the
Rare.
letters right. Oh gosh, excuse me, man. I'm in it tonight. Okay.
My buddy used to do that and say, "Pardon me, I meant to puke."
Okay. Kentucky Owl Wise Man. So it's
Oh,
KOWM. I just couldn't use the confiscated bourbon. That
okay.
confiscated is the worst one Kentucky Owl's ever come out with. That's why
Mm,
you can always find it on the shelf. And I don't know why in the hell they don't just sell it for $50 and get rid of it. But
yeah.
they keep it up there at $100 and something dollars, and it's just going to sit there and rot on the shelf. Or
Yep.
enough noobs will come in and go, "Oh wow, this must be good because it's $130," and they'll grab one and then be disappointed.
What was the one I think I saw recently? It was like a maybe started with a T. Um,
I'm talking
like
about
a
Kentucky Owl.
yeah, the Cotty
Oh
finish or
yeah,
something.
yeah. They've had them, but right now what they have out now is Wise Man and Confiscated.
Oh, okay.
So that's really what you're going to find, unless you find a Dusty.
It's possible, Gawani.
Yeah, it
Although
was.
I haven't seen him
I
pop
drank
out
this
yet.
earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that
Now that
was.
one's pretty close to a vodka. Sorry,
Like
that
a
was
vodka.
pretty close to a vodka for sure. Or well, I don't know. Not maybe not a vodka. I mean that was more like a new make, really.
Hmm.
A
But it
smoky
has
new
some
make.
smoke. It has some smoke in it. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah,
because it was
it's
a single malt,
different.
which is pretty much barley. So they start
Hmm.
malting the barley. It starts to sprout, and then they stop the sprouting with the smoke from
Yeah,
mesquite, though, not peat.
yeah. I'm not a mesquite guy. Uh, being from Kentucky, most of the stuff that we used up there was hickory, which I love the
Yeah.
taste of hickory smoke, but my nose cannot stand it. I get a sinus
Mm.
like blazing. It's nasty. It's bad. It's like
Mesquite
a
is
migraine. Oh,
one thing I hate about mesquite is they have thorns on them like this freaking long. So if you know,
oh yeah,
but
they're
other
nasty.
than that, you don't want to harvest mesquite wood if you're drunk. I can tell you that.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
coil goes dust. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
335 Canadian? Nah, not a
No.
chance.
Mm-mm.
That'll gather dust all for the next few years.
Yep. Bye. See you later. You know. But now the mesquite is sweet, really, really sweet.
Hmm.
You know, and
Well,
that's
it's
the
sweet,
one
but it's got
thing
a lot of acidity as well.
it does. But I love the deer meat. Now that axis, they can't touch the axis, but
No.
the deer that were eating those mesquite pods,
Hmm.
gosh, that was some good
That's
sweet
good.
deer meat. Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. No, the pods are good. They're actually tasty.
yeah.
But other than that, nah. I like mesquite down here for a campfire. It makes good,
Hmm.
long-lasting coals. Like when I was in Kentucky, the best coals are white oak or maple. Those are
Yep.
the best, longest-lasting coals.
Well, they say though, if you're going to smoke stuff, anything with a fruit or a nut on it,
Yeah, fruit or nut wood
pecan,
is the best as far as the
apple,
smoke goes.
yeah.
But as far as a long-lasting coal for heat,
Hmm.
white oak,
Yep.
red oak, but the flavor is nasty on red oak, so you want white oak. Well,
Yeah.
it's more neutral.
Yeah, we had what they call I guess post oak, you know, those little
Yeah,
small oak trees,
that's what they use
and of
down
course
here.
they have acorns that fall, but they're tiny, and we would
Hmm.
use that wood mostly that to build the coal base, and then we would throw mesquite pieces in there
Yeah.
and to actually, but we weren't smoking in an enclosed smoker. We would
Oh,
just do it in an open. We had tractor rims stacked
uh,
with
okay.
expanded metal, and then we would do brats and stuff. So it was just wispy smoke coming by, you
Oh,
know,
okay. Well,
to
that's not
do it.
bad.
Yeah. And they were really, really good.
Yeah. Now that kind of cooking is different.
Ooh.
You know
Yeah. Now
what
I've
I
heard good
use?
things. What have you heard about Hard Truth?
Our truth.
I had a chance to get a bottle, but I'm about to go, on my trip, and I was
Hmm.
saving my money. And I had a chance to get the wheated bottled and bond Hard Truth. How is it? Is it good? And then
I haven't tried it.
well, I was asking Mike Brock, and that way I can wipe the tears away. He said, "Do it." Oh shit!
To do it.
All right,
Yeah.
now,
Well.
I can still get one. I can still get one, and I may do that. I may do that. Okay, okay,
Okay.
y'all got me sold on it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Yep.
But I have a way to get one right now. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll pull the trigger on it.
There you go. Grab it. Stick it on the shelf.
Hmm.
Down here when I cook like on the pit for like smoking meats or something like that, I use uh, pecan is what I mainly use as far as for the coals and for the smoke. And then I add some wild cherry that I cut in Kentucky. I use
All
some of
right.
that wood on there for the sweet aspect of the
I
smoke.
love the cherry wood. That's one of my favorites. All right, I'm going to present this screen, especially for a closed pit. Where you keep the
Hmm.
fire rolling. Don't let the creosotes. Don't let it smolder.
Yeah.
Keep the heat.
Well,
Shield in
mine's
place.
different.
All
I
right.
got an old school Kentucky pit.
Yeah.
Better than the 4 grain. Oh, okay.
And we're landing on Kathy
Kathy
Bates.
Bates.
Woo,
Nice.
Kathy. All right, that was a good one. 12 entries right there, just bang. All right. Now let me set the last. This is the last one. It's worth 14 entries. So if you haven't won one tonight, try really hard to get this one. I mean, like will it to happen or something. I don't know. I don't know how you try harder than just entering, but it is Eagle Rare, and
Oh, nice.
I put Erks down there, but it's Eagle Rare
Erks.
Kentucky Straight, so that's Erks. Yep, ERKS. There it is. Worth 14 entries to the quarterly drawing, and we will spin this one here in about 8 minutes or so. And if we have repeat winners, we'll have time to do it. So get her done. Get her done. I'm gonna take another drink of water. Man, I've tried to. I don't know how much bourbon I've drank. I know I drank a lot
Well,
last night.
for our practical purposes, we've had quite a few different bourbons tonight
Quite a
and
few.
samples, but most of those were like half-ounce pours
Yeah,
because we
they
were
were.
trying this and trying that.
Two,
You know,
three,
all the different samples from Sparkle.
four,
We had
five,
to try
six.
a bunch of those because there was like I don't know
All
7,
right. So I've had
and I
like
think I
six ounces.
I think I I think I've had 6 of the 7 samples. The one I
Well,
haven't tried yet was the Copper City.
I had not drank a drop all week long. And then last night we played cards. Every other week I
Hmm.
play cards online with the family. And we got together and I played cards and I'm sucking one beer down after another. You know, and we're
Yep.
laughing and we're joking around and we're having fun playing the online card game. And it's a good time. I'm glad it's only every other week because I don't know if my liver could take every week. But part of it
For
is,
sure.
but Sundays are my dries, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then every other Wednesday. You know, and
Hmm.
I'm not saying completely dry, but I might drink 2 beer or something. One of those nights. Uh, like sometimes I won't drink anything till like 9 o'clock at night, and then I'll just have
Hmm.
like 2 beer and go to bed.
Yep.
Oh yeah, happy, happy, happy. I tell you, it does get in the way though when you're trying to focus, focus, focus.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can start missing a few words here and there for sure.
Mm.
Oh, well, dang, Kathy. Oh, well,
Miss.
it happens. No worries.
But you won. You won. So there you go. You got your 12s. But we're on Erks. Yep, you got it in there. All right. Eagle Rare Kentucky Straight Bourbon. And I didn't even mention it's 10-year age. So
Hmm.
it's really,
Well,
really good.
I really wish that Wild Turkey would go back to their 8-year age statement.
Mm.
I mean, it was better then. I don't know what it is now. I'm hearing rumors it's basically like 6 to 8, or
Hmm.
like a blend thereof. But I think it was a little better when it was actually an 8-year age statement on it.
Oh yeah, Mike. Man, see, gosh, and we're talking now about that the
Hard truth.
hard truth. I
Yeah.
saw I can get both. I can get both.
Well, heck, pick them
Uh,
both up. Try it out.
yeah. Wait, wasn't that 4 grain also a 4 grain wheated? I think I think
Probably
I think that may have been the one that had the heather wheat or whatever. That may have been the one I
corn,
was trying to think
rye,
of earlier.
rye, wheat, and barley.
No, there's no rye in it. If it's a wheater, there's no rye. It's just corn,
Okay.
wheat, and barley. But 4 grains, there's 2 different types of wheat they use.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. I think that's right. I think that's right.
No, Becca, don't bother me at all.
All right. We are at 24. We still have time. If you don't have a hashtag EA cart, a little EA cart, ERKS. Gosh, man,
There you go. Nailed it.
I nailed it. First try.
Not a problem. Man, that Eagle Rare is quite good on the nose and the palate.
All right, that was a 5-minute warning.
Mm,
Give it a couple more minutes here. They both are great. I like the wheated better. All right. Yeah, but I was wondering, was that because I'm not going to look it up right now, but I think that may have been a 4-grain. They called it a 4-grain wheated, which just
okay.
used 2 different types of wheat instead of like their normal wheat. I'm not sure. Jody is a new
Jody, have you
honeycomb.
heard of a honeycomb hive smoker grill? Never heard
No,
of that.
I have a Traeger.
Okay. Now I don't have a. I got a regular just grill, but then I've got my pit set up, which is a Kentucky style pit, which basically is like an oven, and then to the side you have a fire pit over here that you make
Hmm.
coals in, and you take a big shovel and you add coals underneath the pit.
Right. Okay.
So
Now, I mean, I
it's not
love
attached to the pit.
right. I love the Traeger though. I know it's
Oh,
pellet,
those are easy.
but
Yeah,
gosh,
those are.
eh, and people say stuff like, "If you ain't looking, you ain't cooking." Yeah, but if I
Well,
be
yeah,
drinking, it's still tasty. I mean, because I can't, you can
yeah,
set it and forget it, man.
yeah. See, if you're looking, you're
Oh,
not cooking because you're opening it up,
okay.
you're letting all the heat out, you're letting all the smoke out. And you're not cooking like you should. But
Now I'll have to look that up. That may not have been the one that was the 4-grain wheated. I can't remember what. Where's Sugar Kitty when you need a Googler? That's what,
yeah, Sugar Key is a wealth of knowledge, that's for sure.
Mm. I'm at least going to get the hard truth weeded, and I'll look at the 4-grain. But I'm put me in. See, whiskey uncensored. I saw the word. See, I saw the words. That's
Yeah,
bourbon.
Ben, I need to trim some of mine back. I think I'm gonna cut back about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches there. Gotta cut it back for summertime.
I'm
Good
barely
to see you,
doing it.
Ben. Though. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
well,
man.
yours is always trimmed back.
Yeah, I trim it once a week. I use a guard 2 on it, and I go over it.
Nah, not me. I'm a slacker. I'm too lazy about it.
I'll
I
tell you
mean, you're
this.
lucky that I trimmed off this up here on the sides. Come
Yeah.
on.
Oh, that was it. That was the alarm. I need to spin this thing. Uh, so here we go. And good luck. 20 entries on this one. This is worth 14 entries to the quarterly drawing. We are going to land on Becca. That's a plus 14. This is why I start early. We're going to draw again. Congratulations. But we got to get someone who hadn't won yet. William Hall, is that a plus? That's not
I
a
think
plus.
so.
No, that's
It's
William
not.
Hall.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
nice.
That is 14 entries right there. Bam. All
Yes,
right. That
finally,
was
Ben.
all
I've been slacking. Sorry.
of them.
Finally.
All righty. Well, we are coming up on the times here. We are at 8:29. Cover of a Molly
Oh.
Hatchet album. Yeah. Or I was
Hmm.
thinking more like what was that band? The Arkansas something. The one that had that one hit song that came out. Gosh,
No idea.
something Arkansas. Gosh, I can't remember. It was back in the day. Anyway, they had a
Black
good
Oak, Arkansas.
Black Oak. Well, maybe no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I've heard of Black Oak, Arkansas. They got some okay stuff if you look them up. It's all right. Um, no, there was the one that came out. They had, gosh, I'll
Well.
Google it later. I'll have it for next week.
All right then.
But yeah, we're getting ready to sign off, guys. Don't kick any bourbons out of bed. Just give them all a try. And
There you go.
you
Always
know,
good.
all right, man. We're getting ready to end this stream, but congratulations
All
to
right.
everybody that got entries, and
Peace, love, and bourbon, y'all.
peace, love, and
Cheers.
bourbon.